Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's episode on Sketch with Pearl Naomi. I'll be taking you through how to draw a front view torso on this episode from the head region to the hip. And I'm so excited right now because there's a lot of things to note and things to perfect on the proportion, the accuracy and precision using your pencil, your ruler. Let's dive in. What is a croquis? A croquis is an imaginary model or a paper model that affirms how appealing a garment can be before the actual production. All right, it is important to get the right proportion for our croquis. We are trying to draw human wearing a garment. All right, so it is important to know the right proportions to use. Okay, for an hourglass croquis, what kind of proportion am I supposed to use? I'll be taking us through that in this video. And we also know that humans are bilaterally symmetrical. That means we have the same equal parts. The left hand is not longer or bigger than the right hand. A normal human have the right proportion on the left and on the right. So we must be accurate and we must be precise. All right, that's why I'll be making use of my ruler in this tutorial. I'll be making use of my ruler. Most of the time when you have practiced over time, you don't need ruler, but for the sake of beginners, I'm going to be using ruler. I have my eraser in case there's a mistake. I have my set of pencils. I'm using Staedtler pencil. All right, so I have it from F to 8B, and I'll be making use of HB because it gives me a faint line that I can rub off, when I want to paint. And of course, I'm going to be making use of my sketchbook. So, the step one of this is that I'm going to be drawing a straight line down. All right, so for the purpose of this video, the focus is on a torso. How to draw a torso. A torso is the upper part of the croquis. It's the upper part of the body. So it's the upper part of the croquis or human body. And I'll focus on the front view of a torso. So today we'll be drawing the front view of a torso. So subsequently, I'll teach other parts, other views, the side view, the 3/4 view, of the torso. All right, so after drawing the straight line, I am going to be dividing the line into different parts. All right, so the torso contains the head region, the shoulder, the bust, the waist, and the hip. Right, so I give about 4 centimeters above. Then I divide the rest into 3 equal parts. So from here to here, I'm going to be dividing the line into 3 equal parts. This is 18 centimeters. So I'm going to be dividing it into 6 and another 6. That gives it, 3 equal parts. Then I'm going to be drawing faint lines horizontally across those lines that I've made. But for the purpose of this video, our focus is on the first part. Remember, the torso is the upper part of the croquis. So the focus is on this part right here. Alright, so the part left up here is the head region that contains the head and the neck. Then the segment here, the part here, contains the shoulder, the bust, the waist, and the hip. In this same region, I'm going to be dividing it into 3 equal parts. So 2 and another 2. I'm going to draw a faint line horizontally again. Remember the word faint, but for the purpose of this video, I'll make it very visible so that you can see how you can see the drawing properly. So for the shoulder and the hip, I want to make it the same proportion. I want to make it the same. So from the shoulder, I want to make the shoulder, the width of the shoulder, the same as the width of the hip. So for the shoulder, I want to make it 4. For the hip, another 4. So it's going to be 2 on the right and 2 on the left. All right. So so for clarification's sake, I would love to label. This is hip and this is shoulder. So I made it 4 centimeter and another 4 centimeter. So at the waist, I'm going to make the waist half of the hip. So the hip is 4 centimeter. I'm going to make the waist 2 centimeter. So 1 on the right and another 1 on the left. I'm making a very skinny croquis with a smashed waist. Alright, so I'd love us to join the lines together. Join all the lines made together. Alright, so after doing that, I go to the head region. Remember, I made it 4 centimeter long. So what I'm going to be doing here is that I'm going to be dividing into 3 equal parts also. So alright, so also for the head region, the width is always half. Okay, not always though, because if you want a big head croquis, you could make it bigger, but I don't want a big head croquis. I don't want the head of the croquis to be bigger than the shoulder, to be weightier than the shoulder, sort of. So I'm going to be using half the width of the shoulder, which is 4 centimeter. I'm going to be using 2 centimeter for the head region. All right, so 1 at the right, another 1 at the left. So I'll join it to form a box. I'll join it to form a box. Then for the neck, I'm going to make it half the length, half the width of the head, which is 2 centimeters. I'm going to make the neck 1 centimeter. So it's going to be half on one side, half on the other side. The importance of drawing a middle line cannot be overemphasized, because like I said earlier, humans are bilaterally symmetrical, so they have equal half. All right, so after doing this, I want you to know that no human have a very sharp edge at the waist or at any part of the body. There's a shape. All right, and we are going to be forming the shape very soon. All right, so give a socket here and another socket here. So just watch me closely as I form the head. Watch me very closely as I form the head. There's a little protrusion. All right, so the head is formed. So you attach the neck to the head, and attach to the socket made. All right, so now let's go to the bust. So we form the bust. All right, so right below the bust, you attach the bust to the waist. You attach the bust to the waist. So we don't need this line here. Don't need this straight line here. You don't need it. Also, at this place, you make it a little bit curvy. All right. All right, so our croquis is curvy already. So all these lines, you're gonna rub them off. You're gonna rub those lines off. All right, so subsequent videos, I'll be taking us through how to draw the hand. There are different angles to drawing the hand, and I would not want to put it in this video because it's going to be cumbersome. I want you to try this out, and you can connect me on social media, hashtag Sketch with Pearl Naomi, so that I can review your work and I can tell you what you need to do, and I can help you and correct you, and help you along, make you better. All right, so and in other videos I'm going to be showing us how to form the head, the eye, the nose, the mouth, the hair. All right, that will be in another video, but for now I want you to practice this at your leisure. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And also turn on your notification bell for subsequent videos. That's going to help you through your journey, of becoming a very good fashion illustrator. Thank you.